What is up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Upchuck Gaming back at it again. Thank you for coming back as always. Man, let's talk about this UFC, bro. UFC 3 beta started on Monday, the 27th, and I've been playing it. Just trying to get a feel for the game, see if there's anything that's new. And there's some things I like and some things I don't like. But we're going to start this with the overall aspect of the game. They kind of revamped the whole striking in this game. It feels nothing like the two previous games EA released, and it's kind of like mixed feelings. And I'm just gonna be real with you. I do like the fact that the movement in this game is really, really good. I think it's probably one of the best aspects of UFC 3, the movement. The players feel like they have weight to them. They actually move around like they should, not like floating and skipping like they have in prior games or whatever. But also, it's just the swaying is really good in this game. Because in the last game, you pretty much had to hold L2 or LT if you're on Xbox, um, and then move the left stick to sway. Well, they moved all that just to the right stick now, so the right stick pretty much controls your movement. And at first, I was like, I don't like it because it's new, and I was still playing UFC 2, trying to play this game, and I was getting beat up by the computer, bro. Like I was legit getting beat up by the computer, and but after I got used to it, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. It does give you a little bit more control, and you're able to sway left to right, and duck and do pretty much the same thing you was able to do in the last game. But in this game, you can actually punch while like backing up. So if you like back away, like dip back, you can actually throw a punch. You couldn't do that in the last game. So shout out to them. I mean, like I said, you have more options in this game as it comes to striking. Now, the actual striking in this game is weird too, because everything is a button now, of course, and just like the last game, and they have the two modifiers: the left L1 or LB and R1 or RB. They're pretty much modifiers, and you throw hooks by holding L1 and doing the punch or whatever. Then you have certain combinations of buttons like uppercuts or like triangle and circle and stuff like that. So like I said, it took a while for me to get used to it. This guy was just awful. I'm just beating this guy up pretty bad. And the major thing with the striking this year is you cannot just throw out kicks like that anymore. You're gonna get destroyed in this game because they rose the significance of significant strikes. So, for example, if you throw a kick and if you throw a kick and like a high kick and you miss, the recovery is super long, especially as the fight go on. Your stamina gets lower, and you're losing a lot of stamina if you keep trying to throw those kicks, and you could get countered in this game like no other. And you lose stamina pretty fast in this game if you're spamming. Well, I ain't gonna say spamming, but yeah, if you're spamming, powerful punches and powerful kicks, over and over again, then you're definitely gonna lose a lot of stamina. You're gonna die pretty fast. So, you gotta be patient in this game. And you kind of have to, pick your spots per se. And this fight right here, man, this is like a back and forth fight right here. I think I was actually losing this fight, but the striking, oh man, the striking is pretty crazy, dude. And I really love the fact that the striking, because UFC 2 was just, it was too cheesy for me, man. After a while, I'm like, man, I'm kind of overplaying this. The jabs were just jabbing people out of everything and stuff like that, but don't sway too much in this game, because if you sway too much in this game and you get caught, it's a significant strike. So for example, if you was to like sway left and not time it, like if you were to sway to the left and go and dip and not time it and hit you with a right uppercut, I could probably knock you out. The timing in these strikes are actually really good, and that I feel like that is more realistic. If you're not into sim play, then don't pick up this game because you're gonna get killed, man. Even the computer was kicking my ass because I'm thinking I could just do whatever, and you can't. You really have to fight smart in this game. So let's get to like the ground game because I feel like the ground game it needs some work, bro. It still feel like weird. Blocking transitions is still kind of weird. It doesn't really work all the time. For example, so if I take somebody down, or if I get taken down, like my meter thing don't even pop up, man. He's probably like 3/4 of the way through already, and I'm like, it's kind of stupid like that. I don't really like the ground game like that, like I did. Shit, early UFC 2 maybe, you know. But in the subsystem right now, it's pretty broke in the sense where it's hard to get out of certain things right now, and it is possible for like the 5 stages. So it's like 5 transitions you have to make before you submit a guy, like a rear naked choke or something. But some are like 3, and it's very hard to get out of that, bro. Like and a lot of people are just kind of want to go to the ground, get the quick sub, and leave. It's a beta. This is like like 2 or 3 months away, so I do consider this a beta. This is a really good fight, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So overall, I do like the game. It does come out at a bad time with Dragon Ball FighterZ and Street Fighter AE coming out, man. But I am gonna pick it up. And like I said, they can improve on this beta. I'm glad they had a closed beta so they can kind of figure out some things and tweak some things before the final release. The roster is going to be massive in this game, and I'm definitely that leg though. But anyway, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. What are your thoughts on the beta? Are you enjoying the beta? Are from what you've seen, you think it's like UFC 2? Because I'll tell you right now, it plays literally nothing like UFC 2, man. So you guys gotta knock that off because it ain't nothing like UFC 2. But anyway, man, this is your boy Upchuck Gaming. We game here, FGC, the online arcade, man. I hope you guys have a good day, and man, it's time, man. It's time. UFC about to be lit. Let's get it.